Martin Hyde.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Martin Hyde. I wasn't going to come today. Sometimes it just feels like you're bashing your head against the proverbial brick wall. But anyway, you were all sent by the City Finance Department since the last meeting a quarterly update on the city's finances. It should have been enough to keep all of you up at night, so worrying were the facts. The most devastating fact is that the city has appropriated even more already than the 14+% increased budget just halfway through the budget year. That should have you demanding answers, not shorter meetings. I'd like to remind you and the public that the updated figures included a detailed overview of Bobby Jones golf revenues. The City Finance Department itself stated that played rounds are down by nearly 9% on what was already a historically low comparison point last year. The course is therefore losing more than $650,000 a year, and you're planning on adding $1 million a year to that by financing a bond for improvement that could be as high as $20 million, because you really don't know. The suggestion is that making a better facility will not just bring back more people, but double the number, and all willing to pay considerably more for the privilege. You know, other than in the movies or in books, we can't selectively go back in time. You know, when Bobby Jones was busier, smartphones weren't in use, Donald Trump was a reality TV personality, Amazon was a site people would look at but not shop at, and I myself was a younger and more attractive specimen. I accept that things change. And you should too. By way of example of more responsible uses of city time and money, I'd urge you to ask staff to provide you with details of the cost to have SBD opt out of the current pension scheme into the state-run FRS. Due to several years of market gains, the gap in funding has narrowed to where it might be conceivable to borrow enough money to make the scheme fully funded, which is required, thereby getting the risk off the city taxpayers. It'd be better for SBD too, as they'd be in a larger and more stable pool than a single city plan could ever be. This is a legitimate fork in the road, as you can't do everything. The window on this particular choice is limited, as any significant negative changes in the market could render the option of moving to FRS moot for a generation. It's time to decide whether you want to be remembered as the commission who blew $20 million plus on Bobby Jones and had to sell it to get out of debt, or the commission that solved a potential long-term risk for the city taxpayers by getting out of the pension business. It's on decisions such as these that political careers are enhanced or destroyed.